Alright guys, a nice rainy day for my brother's dual fuel extravaganza. There's his old straight AC there. It's an old Coleman. So here's what I got him for equipment. We're going to do gas furnace, Z8ET080B12. That's a Coleman. And then we have the Bosch Bova 36 HDN1 M15G heat pump, mated to the BMAC 3036 BNTD coil. I got the ladder set up. His is up horizontal in the attic, so it's going to be a pain in the ass, but done many of them. I got the ladder and drop cloths already set up there. We're going to grab some tools. He had to go get his wife some coffee real quick, and we'll get started. Alright guys, here we are up in the attic. Typical tract home install. Got the return just panned with the round directly into it. No C-box or anything, as per usual. We got the hacked in gas flex everywhere. The unit doesn't even sit straight, it's tilted like this. Coleman York coil and furnace. Ductwork's not too bad, so we don't have to mess with it too much. But yeah, we're gonna start tearing this abomination out. Put something real in here. Alright, I got an assortment of tools just laying up here to dismantle everything. I think I should have everything. Matt's gonna go down and get a 5-gallon bucket for garbage. Here's all the parts we've gone through. We got a circuit board, igniters, I think some pressure switch, all kinds of stuff's been replaced on this puppy. And you know, at some point you got to put them to bed. This is from 2003, so yeah, we'll get it the way it should be. This vent pipe's all crooked. Oh, you gotta love it. I'm not going up on that roof though. You wouldn't believe where that comes out at. Yeah, like I said, the ductwork doesn't look too bad. We'll probably keep that plenum. That plenum's not bad. And the new coil's the same size as this one, so. Alright, start doing some cleanup. We're just gonna work this way, work from the return side, start taking stuff out of here. This is why I hate fucking CSST, flexible gas pipe. Look at that, they just string that shit like crap. I don't want that in my attic. Hard pipe, baby. Ugh. I don't like it. Alright, we got the return pulled off there. Just working on getting the coil cut loose and pulled out. Once we do that, we'll see how this is attached. We got the two plates. There was a plate on the top and back that we took off. Probably got it screwed on the inside or something. And we'll get our plenum loose. We'll pull this out. We're reusing that plenum, so we want to be nice to him. But yeah, moving along. Alright guys, we're looking pretty good. We had to flip the furnace up on his ass end to get the bottom plate off to get our coil cabinet off here. I'm going to flip it back. I'm going to pull the heat exchanger out. I'm going to pull the blower out. We're going to get it real light to pull it out. Alright. And then we're going to, we're just going to pull this first piece of plywood out and make it a lot easier to get stuff up and down. So, got my old pry bar here to pull that up. Alright, I'm in the process of just taking everything out of it, the blower, heat exchanger. I'm just going to make this an empty shell so it's easy to get down. You know, going up will be fine because we can just get rope the new stuff up real easy. So, I'm going to keep working here.
See? Josh.
Huh?
Look, she wants to see.
Oh,
Look,
hey Kelsey.
Look where she is.
Oh gosh. Okay.
What's going on up here? Is it scary? Is it scary?
Lots of owies.
Owies up here, honey. Lots of owies.
Yeah. Yeah, she's interested.
Does she know what's going on?
Not really.
Is it scary in here?
What a dumb design on this. Pull all this off just to get to the blower.
Yeah.
Really dumb. Gotta love it. Good old Yorkie. take 15 screws off of this to get to the blower and the circuit board.
Are we going to reuse those blocks that's on?
I don't know yet.
Can it lay for that?
What?
I'd have to have an airflow underneath right there, right? Just shut up. Gosh, disconnect. They put one end.
Yeah.
What is all that? What is all that?
Oops. I have been recording too, by the way.
She can be in here recording. You have my consent.
Okay. Should have.
Gosh, see, my little niece is.
Oh yeah, she's watching. Oh, I got a better bird's eye view there, a little further back.
Back down.
Stupid.
You want to go back down? Yeah.
I should slide it. Blowers out. All right, you guys get the gist. Blower's out. I'll keep working on this. I'll show you the empty shell when it's done. There's the blower. Whew. I hate these things in attics. It's really stupid. All right, Matt's got the heat exchanger right there, hauling her down. I'm gonna go fill her up with water and see if any water comes out. Now the pieces there. I'm gonna take this shell apart more so we can just fold this whole thing down. Much easier to get out. But yeah, this is how I like to do these attic ones. Get the thing as light as you can. Don't be ever be pulling an old furnace out full. There's no reason for it. This only took me 20 minutes or so. Oh, all right, guys, got the last thing to take off of here, and then it's just an empty shell that we'll be able to fold and take down real easy. Look at this crap. I just don't care, man. Just pan the return and tap around into it. Complete nonsense. Complete nonsense. All right, without taking some snips and actually cutting this apart, we're not going to get it out through there because the idiots didn't make this far enough away from a low part of the roof here. So we're going to push this insulation back. We're just going to take this this side of the enclosure off. We'll be able to get, and because we wouldn't be able to get the new one in if we don't anyway. So yeah, usual stuff. I've seen just about all when it comes to attics, and I hate them. All right, Matt's taking those ladder supports off there, and then we're just gonna take the Sawzall and cut this guy down because it's wedged between the trim and the 2x4 back here, so it's easier just to cut it out of the way. We can piece it back in after, or just leave it.
What the fuck's going on here?
Operator error.
No.
Don't forget to get your last little bit on that side.
Okay.
I'll give you a hammer. I mean, it's junk now anyway.
Yeah.
You'll have to get a new piece to put in there if you want to, or just leave it. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, I'll get the shell out of here. Oh man, gonna take the shell down. Am I? Oh, should go. Yeah, you got 30 inches there. Come on, Paul Bear. Oh, he's gonna get it down. That was a bad impression. All right, we got a nice clean pallet here now. Might reuse those blocks. I'm not sure. You know, guys, I always like to have the cross supports on the cabinet, but we're not going to get too crazy with it. I'll see what my brother wants to do. I mean, it's not the worst ductwork I've ever seen, but that's why I hate Hvac. I mean, it's never installed properly. Look at that dip, kink, hard turn, a Y installed all strange, dip, kinked. But we're not redoing all that. That could be another time if the airflow sucks still. All right, here's our carnage. Heat exchanger, blower, inner shell of the furnace. Yeah. We got the furnace shell and the coil shell. Oh yeah. 600. Yeah.
Pretty good.
All our crap here. There's our new coil there. So what we're going to have to do to get him a new thermostat wire, because his old thermostat only had 5 wires, is we're going to have to, it's not going to be that bad. We're going to have to come down from the thermostat, which is it downstairs hallway. We're going to come down the wall, into the crawl. We're going to come out here with some seal tight to get it into the new line height that's going to be here. And we'll be able to get our 10 wire all the way up to the furnace where it belongs, so we can run this dual fuel properly.
And Matt had his 11-year-old daughter level that out.
Okay, so yeah, so we had my niece helped level that pad out. So things are looking pretty damn good. We'll cut that thing flush and caulk that before we go to set this, but we got lots to do in the attic. All we have is a platform up there now and a plenum, so we'll get working on that here. Take a little coffee break. Life is good. It's only about 10 o'clock. Alright guys, we've got the Coleman out here. What we need to do is just turn the inducer. We're going to come out the top. Gives you a little patch here that we'll put there. And take our return plate off. That's for if it was a side return, which it's not going to be. It's horizontal. That's pretty much all you got to do to convert these. Horizontal right, because it's the right side. So. Garbage.
This is garbage?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's that way. Do you want to use it, Josh, for a tray?
Use it for a dustpan, about it. 4 screws takes that thing out.
Hopefully there's nothing wrong with that board.
Ain't nothing wrong with that board. Just like so. That's pretty much all the prep work that takes. Open return on the bottom, and then I got my insulation cut out there, so our vent can just come straight out the top. Perfecto. Oh. Matt's getting that rope.
You weren't here when they left, were you?
Getting too old for this crap.
Huh?
Getting a little too old for this. I'm not going to be doing this in 5 years. 5 more years.
You're gonna have
Not doing it, like, not doing this heavy stuff. Whew. Like I said, we're too old for this. She's up there. All right, Matt's up in the attic taking a couple of the heat runs off that supply plenum so we can slide it out of the way and get the furnace in place. I'm going to get the coil removed from the coil cabinet here so it's easy for us to mount to the furnace. Once he has that done, we get the furnace the way it goes, get it up on those pressure treated. Those pressure treated posts up there, put it right at the level we want, so we'll just reuse them. It's no big deal. And we can screw this guy to the furnace, screw the plenum to it, and we'll find some way to support this guy. I got some pump ups and stuff I can use. So if we need to, we'll go get another pressure treated 4x4 to put under this coil. So let's take this extension off of there. Like that. Now, of course, screws sticking like usual. Hate that. You know what? I'm going to use a Phillips because I'm so tired of these screws sticking on my bit. Tired of it. Oh yeah, it's much better. It's been a while since I've done a Bosch evaporator. Quite a while. Usually air handlers. Pull those out, set them aside. And this doesn't even have the brackets on it. Or does it? It's keeping us from coming out. It tells you how often I do these. Why is that not coming out? Don't see any screws there. Why are you not coming out for me? I gotta pull that one too. See? It's been a while. Take this one out, then it slides out. Oh, that's a poor design. I want to take that out of there. Why did they do that? Why doesn't it just sit on top? Oh, there's screws on the back. No? They didn't used to be like this. Well, it looks like we're putting them in. I don't like that because then I can't seal it up. No, she's coming out. No, she's not coming out. Damn it. That's a pour. I'm going to have to talk to them about that. So it looks like I'm going to have to find some way to seal this off good. Kind of sucks because we're not that far off the platform to seal the bottom and stuff. I need to be able to do it from the inside. Okay, here's what it is. So what I have to do is do the old plate on top to support it, screw that down, and then I'll have to try to get mastic tape around the four sides. Not much else you can really do in this instance. I wish I could pull that coil out easy, but I'm not going to take the whole cabinet apart to get that out. So it is what it is. This side will be easy because the plenum will just screw to this, and we can get mastic tape around all four sides, no problem. So it'll be sealed off. It is what it is. All right, Matt's hosing off the old drain pan here. Going to get something to scrub it. There's nothing wrong with it, so we're just going to go ahead and reuse it. It's a brother job. Normally I would replace it, but this is no big deal. And we'll be in good shape. Alright guys, we got her set up in here. I I hate when these posts move around on you. So I'm going to go ahead and take some 1-inch screws. I'm going to go boom, 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 and tack it down. So if we have to move the furnace around, the posts come with it. Nothing I hate more than people that don't do that and they're sliding around. So I got my return, my ACR, air cleaner to round fitting to go on the end there for the return, so it's got a proper fitting instead of just being panned and tapped like they had it. I'm gonna set this to where we have 20 inches with the coil, where this plenum will go right on the coil. So I'm liking the way this is looking. It's hard work for me, man. It really is, but you'll get there. If you're in your late 40s, you'll know what it feels like. All right, we got the furnace set on the blocks. So what I did was I screwed the furnace down to the post, down to its support. So it's one. So if this were to move, the post would move. But now the post can't move because I toe-nailed some decking screws into our platform on all 4 sides. So we're screwed down to the post on 4 sides. We're screwed to the platform on 4 sides. I went ahead and had to do the old plate trick that I showed you with the coil. And then I got some 3-inch pump ups that just work perfect to support the coil. And then we have another post that'll support our plenum. I'll have my brother get on the end and we'll screw that. Maybe we'll do that. And then what we're going to do is work together. We'll put a piece of mastic tape underneath on the bottom. The bottom side is what I'm always worried about when I can't pull the coil out because it's tough to seal. We'll get a piece of tape underneath there and get it smooth, good as we can. We'll get our 3 sides, and then I'll probably just run a nice clean bead of silicone on the front side. No reason to tape that. But yeah, we'll get this plenum up, and then we'll do some taping. Taking a little break. Got all the old stuff, pretty much all the old stuff loaded up. The AC unit's still over there. We're going to go up and do some taping, get that plenum up. Looking forward to it. Just another day in the life on a Saturday. Doing the same thing tomorrow. Alright guys, I'm getting ready to put the panel back on this coil, but proof that we're not going to make it as a society. They have to put trash can with an X on it. Tell people not to throw this part away. Unreal, huh? And then also, all drain pan connections to be hand tighten only. No, I'm going to take a pipe wrench to it. Plastic to plastic fitting. Give me a break. Alright, let's get these on. Alright, Matt's cleaning up all his collars, getting all the excess, the old tape and all the old flex off of there, so we got a clean connection. I got to grab some elbows to reconnect those, so those will stay disconnected tonight. Got our coil panel on, everything all mastic taped and sealed. On our supply side underneath too. 2 people, it's easy to do that. If you see, I got my pump ups underneath there screwed down. Everything's fastened good.
And your secret weapon.
Oh, we need to slide it down about 3 inches, right?
Yeah, that way.
Towards the return. So we'll get on that, and then I'm gonna start working on that return. Okay, we're getting real close to being done here on day 1. Matt's got the collars all cleaned up. Like I said, I got to get some elbows where we can reconnect those flexes. He's right now he's got some metal tape. He's cleaning up the insulation on that plenum. I have the return can squared around here, all taped on. Got enough panduit so I can I can get the return flex connected. I don't have enough panduits to do those over there anyway, so I'll run by Home Depot and grab some today. But yeah, we're looking good. Finish this up tomorrow easily. Hopefully. Alright guys, that's a wrap for day 1 out here. Everything's looking pretty damn good. Everything's all sealed up. Matt got the insulation all taped up there. Kind of. I'll clean it up. But we're all sealed between all of our pieces of equipment, our coil, our furnace. I got the return connected there. We'll need a little bit of insulation for that squared around fitting. But yeah. Oh, and then that old York that was up here was a 3-inch vent, which I didn't notice when I originally looked at it. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to go up on the roof, which doesn't seem like it'd be too tough to do. Open up the flashing a little bit and put a new 4-inch cap and collar drop in there. and we'll just hard pipe it in there. No problem. I got lots of 4-inch stuff in my garage. So anyway, that's day one. The only thing I really would like to do is clean up the gas, because I really hate gas flex, but you know, it is what it is. So tomorrow will be mainly just doing our tie-ins to the furnace, dealing with that, and then doing the refrigeration stuff, getting the new line set pulled and down to the new heat pump. So easy stuff. If I have any loose ends after tomorrow, I'll just come back. It's my brother's house. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Day one is over. Oh, and I know you guys are going to mention it. Drain pan's not under there. Forgot to throw it under there. We just got to pull these 2 feet real quick and slide it under, which we'll do tomorrow. Oops, almost forgot. Somebody's going to mention it in one of the shorts or in the video. I can already see it. We'll get it under there, I promise.